I was a little too tall, could have used a few pounds. Tight pants points, hardly renowned. She was a black-haired beauty with big dark eyes, and points all hers stood way up high. Way up Berman High. Up past the cornfields where the woods get heavy. Out in the backseat of my '60 Chevy, working on mysteries without any clues. Working on our night moves, trying to make some front page drive-in news. Working on our night moves. Summertime. In the sweet summertime. We weren't in love, oh no, far from it. We weren't searching for some pie in the sky summit. We were just young and restless and bored.
Hey, Dave. What's up? So, how'd your week go?
Hi, I'm David Constantino, 22 years old, white male, single, and I come from Buffalo, New York, the littlest big town in America, right off the shore of the Great Lake Erie. This is my story.
Now, hold on a minute. This guy is the subject of a documentary. Aren't documentaries supposed to be about interesting things like animals in outer space? Or to get you thinking about social issues and plights of people in underprivileged countries? This is Dave, and he's about as uninteresting as it gets. Or at least that's what I thought about at first. Dave works at a gas station near my house, and for some reason I was always intrigued by exactly what was up with this guy. He's 22 years old, doesn't go to school or own a car, and lives in his parents' basement. So I met up with Dave at the local truck stop to ask him a few questions about his work, life, and love over some coffee and chicken fingers. That interview soon grew into this documentary about Dave. This is a Dave in the life, a peek inside his world. This is your average, blue-collar, American Dave.
I went to school for 2 years, and then I moved out, and I couldn't end up going back to school. So after 6 months, they hit me with student loans. And I've just been working 2 jobs and trying to pay them off. And now I'm in this corner and I'm just trying to get out. And to go back to school, I'm going to need a healthy mind. And Socrates once said, the way to a healthy mind is through a healthy body. This is Big Dog's gym. I'm here working out like I do 3 other times a week. I'm trying to gain weight and muscle mass to become stronger and healthier, and then eventually I'll tone my muscles. But right now I'm just trying to gain weight. I'm not doing cardio whatsoever. Well, now we're going to do the seated row machine and do 3 sets of 15 reps. And then straight to the military press machine, and then to the seated dumbbell shrugs. 3 sets and 15 reps supersetting. Supersetting is when you go from one machine straight to another without resting in between. You do 3 machines and then you rest for a minute and do the set again. I have to eat a lot of protein, and I haven't really been doing that, so I gotta get on that. I have to eat 115 grams of protein a day. I've been probably eating around 70 over the past couple. I would say I'm the best at the butt exercise. I got a strong gluteus maximus. I take it to the max. I really enjoy the Stooges and Velvet Underground. I really can connect with Iggy Pop from the Stooges and Lou Reed from Velvet Underground and the Ramones. I do karaoke every Tuesday night because I can really sing my heart out and really tell the audience how I feel about life. I aspire to perform on stage at some point in my life. Some of the concerts that I've been to have been, I went to Black Lips twice. I saw Alice Cooper live. He hung himself on stage. I saw Andrew WK, Devo. And that might be it. If you say that you are mine, I'll be here to the end of time. What got me into punk was, I just think everything is fucked up, and I needed some music that really spoke to me and spoke about how everything is fucked up. If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be trouble. So come on and let me know. Decisions back at me. A man cannot live on bread and water alone. He needs more. I work hard. And I play hard too. Last night I got a little drunk. A little out of hand. I probably had more than anyone else here. I drank a combination of a lot of different alcohols. I've had a lot to drink. There was vodka, rum. I hate them. I hate energy drinks because they make me this way. I usually don't get this drunk or get sick afterwards, but last night was pretty bad. I regret the statement I made about Istanbul. I love all countries equally. This is an energy drink that I got from Istanbul. It's called Istanbul. And I'm USA all the way, so I'm dropping bombs on Istanbul. That's disgusting.
USA! USA! USA!
Oh god, that's gross. I vomited quite a lot. I'm at my place of employment, gas station. I applied for this job about 3 years ago, and I got hired right away. It's not a bad job. I enjoy it sometimes. Some of the customers can be rude, but that's really the only downfall. Sometimes customers will come up and just put money down and walk away, not saying anything, so I don't know what pump they're on or anything to put gas on. Sometimes people will come in and just scratch off tickets for hours on ends. I don't really like the taste of chocolate that much. I know I used to love it as a child, but now I don't care much for it. I read in the newspaper the other day that there were jetpacks that were made and they cost $100,000 with a $10,000 deposit. And these jetpacks, you can go anywhere and you can fuel up at any gas station like the one I work at. my room right now, located in the basement of my parents' house. I feel pretty safe in this house. I spend a lot of time in this room writing my screenplays off of this laptop right here. Well, one of my works in progress is Weepy Jammin', and it's about an inner city basketball team. It's about this kid named Marley, and all he wants to do is play basketball on the court, but this other team owns the court, and they keep on pushing him off. He later on meets Coach Bob, and they team up to teach other inner city kids how to play basketball and eventually kick the team off of the court. It really connects on a lot of levels. The connection between the title and the story is Weepy Jammin', but they can't jam because he keeps on getting pushed off of the court. And he keeps on getting pushed down. Getting pushed down is both literal and figurative. There's also a second meaning to the title. There is some smoking weed in the movie. It's weed would be jamming as in weed would be jamming. I believe it has a lot of heart.
Like an android from an alien race up in your face with a case.
Well, I met Dave probably in the summer. I was asked by some friends of mine if they wanted to try out D&D, and I said yes, and they said, would you like to meet this really nerdy kid who taught us all to play? And I was like, alright, I'll give him a shot.
D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. I play it every week at this kid James's house. And basically, it's pen and paper, and you roll dice. And it's an RPG, you level up and stuff like that. And there's one person that controls the story of the game, and they tell it. I was DM just this past week, actually, and my story is about this guy who poses as a god. His name is Gygest. And he eventually rises to power and becomes like the top god, and their task is to take him down. He lives in both the ethereal plane and the material plane simultaneously, so you can't really quite kill him unless you kill him in both planes at the same time. The ethereal plane is the heaven and hell of the story of D&D, and basically it's where you go when you die. It's where the gods live. My biggest regret if I died right now would be not pursuing acting more.
A few times Dave's actually thrown out some stuff that I've been impressed about, and usually when he says something, I'm a little afraid to speak out to him because he kind of has that intimidating factor where if you say something wrong, he just comes over.
A lot of people see D&D as an escape from reality, but I use D&D so reality can escape me. I hold all the power in the palm of my hand when I roll the dice. It's a great release of energy.
I think it mostly comes from the influence of his friend Rob, because Rob actually has a tattoo of Dave.
I met Dave through my friend Matt. Let's see, the first time that we met was probably in middle school, in like I think 8th grade. So I've definitely known him for at least a decade now. There it is. Now, the inspiration was I was working at Pizza Hut, just a minimum wage job, just out of high school. And my friend Jim offered, Rob, get a Dave tattoo. I'll pay for it. And I, without hesitation, said yes. Jim then quickly drew a picture of Dave, the one that is engraved on my arm, and the guy looked at it and said, I need a cigarette. Went outside, talked to him. He couldn't really believe it. And then we listened to the Pixies while he permanently engraved Dave onto my arm. It is not fake. It is definitely real. That is on there. My name is Rob Spina. I have the Dave tattoo, and I'm proud of it.
Kissteria. This is Kissteria, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Kissteria.
Kissteria was mine and Jim's band that we used as a gift towards our friend's mom's marriage, and we performed Kiss songs for them.
Hello, heroes! Are you ready? You wanted the best? You got the best! The hottest band in the world! Kissteria! I know a thing or two about her. I know she'll make you cry. She'll let you walk the street beside her. And when she wants, she'll pass you by. Everybody says she's looking good. Every lady knows it's understood. Strata.
Tonight we're going to perform I Was Made for Loving You, Strutter, and Lick It Up.
How many of you like to get licked? Lick it up. Lick it up. Oh.